Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kim Jacobs Show. Hope that you guys have had a beautiful holiday weekend. So glad to have you all here. Hey, I'm on the opposite side. I gotta get myself over in my interviewer seat. I'm like, hey, something's off with me today here. Okay, anyway, I am super excited to be here today with Brianna Taylor. Brianna, it's a pleasure to have you here on the Kim Jacobs Show. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, even better since you're here today. So I'm so excited to have you. Listen, everyone, grab your virtual seats. And you know the routine. If you're coming into the studio audience here on the Kim Jacobs Show and you have a question for our guest, type your question. I will do everything I can to get that question answered throughout today's broadcast. You can also send shout outs and positive comments. You can talk to other studio audience members by typing their names and saying, hey girl, how you doing? And you can just have a great time being right here in the studio audience of the Kim Jacobs Show. So once again, welcome to today's episode. We're going to be talking with Brianna Terry, and she is going to tell us about her journey, and I'll give you more about her story as soon as we return. Welcome to this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. Hi, I'm Kim Jacobs, the Balance Doctor. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. Be sure to subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show right on YouTube. Turn on your notification bell to all so you never miss a beat. And guess what? Every time you watch, you're going to receive a real relevant and relatable guest that's going to share with you a piece of the puzzle on this journey called life that will help you be able to manage just a little bit smoother. At the end of the day, the Kim Jacobs Show goal is to be able to provide balance to the world, one household at a time.
Kim Jacobs Show. You're watching Kim Jacobs Show.
All right, everyone, welcome to this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. And we're taking a moment today to welcome Brianna Terry to the Kim Jacobs Show. I see you, Dr. Famble. It's a pleasure to have you already here in the studio. Welcome, Brianna Terry. In spite of being born blind and having a rare bone disease, Brianna Terry is now a motivational speaker and an up-and-coming author. She also has her lovely mom who's there to assist her, which is Talitra. And I would like to welcome you, Brianna, to the Kim Jacobs Show.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing good. I want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to, I have a tickle in my throat, sorry. But I want to give everybody a chance to get to know you today, Brianna. But before we do that, I'm going to take 30 seconds to clear my throat because there's no need to keep talking and can't talk. Hold on. Everyone tag someone and invite them into today's episode. All right, and we are back. We're back with Brianna Terry. And Brianna, I would like for people to get to know you today. You have such an interesting story, and I haven't even heard all of your story, so I'm eager to hear it as well. But I would like for you to just take us on a journey through your life growing up as a child, being born blind, and how your life was as a child growing up, because you were born blind, right?
Yes, I was born blind.
Okay. So this is all you've known. This is the life that you've lived. It's not like an accident happened and then so it's different, I'm assuming, for people that may have been born blind versus those that have had sight before and then they become blind. Is that correct?
Yes, because I've been doing this all my life, so I'm used to having to figure out things, learn different ways to do things. But for someone that's new to this, they have to figure out a whole new way of life. So
right. Well, talk to us and take us on your journey, because people watching today, I'm sure, will be very eager to know your story.
Well, as I said, I was born blind, but I was diagnosed with my disorder at the age of 2. I was playing with one of my cousins, and I bumped my foot and broke it. And my mom brought me to the doctor, and they told her that my bones didn't look normal. I guess they didn't look like everyone else's bones. So they brought me to a doctor. And thankfully, the doctor had just done a study on my disorder. So they were able to tell her, oh, this looks familiar. This is osteopetrosis. And osteopetrosis is a really rare disorder. To be honest, I don't know anyone else in the Houston area that has it. But it's a disorder where my bones are extremely hard and fragile. They don't produce enough marrow, so they're really hard and fragile. So I've broken almost every bone in my body, some of them more than once. I've had a number of surgeries. I can't even count how many surgeries. But when I was first diagnosed, they told my parents I wouldn't live to be 10. But now I'm 27, so
Yes, you're 27.
yes.
And what is the disorder called again? What is that bone disorder?
Osteopetrosis.
Osteopetrosis. Okay.
I know it's a big word. I have to take my time spelling it. But as a kid, I lived a pretty normal life, I guess. I mean, I did everything, well, what I could. I've never been one to like let anything get me down. So I tried to keep up with my cousins the best way I could. Whatever they was doing, if they was riding a bike, I was gonna try to ride a bike. Now I've fallen on skates, falling on bikes, I've fallen jumping off the bed, but I'll give it a try.
Well, Brianna, the funny part is, guess what? I love skating, love skating, and used to skate every day back in the day. And I recently tried again, and guess what? I was holding on to my family members for dear life, and that's with sight. I was like, I can see exactly where I'm going, and still we're about to stumble and fall everywhere. So I understand the theory of trying to keep up with those friends and family members.
I asked for skates every year for Christmas. Every year I asked my mom for a pair of skates. And one day I was over at my cousin's and we were skating in the house. And I fell and broke my arm, and that ended that. You couldn't pay me to get a pair of skates right now.
Oh my goodness, my goodness.
But like I said, I mean, I was pretty normal. At school, I had a number of friends in elementary school. But still, I knew that as hard as I tried to be normal, I knew I was different because there was certain things that I couldn't do. Some things that would be playing, I wouldn't be able to do it. Or at once, so my bones take way longer to heal. So for y'all, you may break your bone, but it'll, 6 to 8 weeks, you're back up. Well,
Right.
for me, if I break a bone, I'm down for about 6 months.
Wow. Okay.
So
Wow.
then it's a matter of the hospital stay. And I was like, well, you can't play for, you probably won't go back to school the rest of the year.
So it's
So
really debilitating when that happens, for sure.
it is. It
Yeah.
really is.
So you go to extremes, I'm sure, not to break bones, given that it's going to put you out of commission for a few minutes.
I do. I'm way more careful now than I was when I was a kid. Because, I mean, I guess kids just don't think. So you just do whatever everybody else doing it. So I'm going to do it too. But now I do try my best to not get, you know. But like I said, in elementary, I had a lot of friends. I had, but when I got to high school, it was like a rude awakening. Like everything changed because, for one, I started school with 4,000 students my freshman year.
Wow.
And I hardly had any people that I knew there. So, like, the first day of school, I didn't see anyone that I knew. So that was a challenge because it's like now everybody's getting older. They're starting to learn to, like, okay, doing things for themselves now. Some of them are driving. So now, whereas like we used to would take time and see if B wants to go, we don't have time for that because we trying to go to the next party, to the next. So I didn't get to do a lot. I didn't have many friends. I didn't. However, I do have a best friend that we've been best friends since seventh grade. So we talked, all through school, but we live in different states. So we only see each other in the summer or, whenever school is out. But we still talk pretty frequently.
Wow.
But that bothered me because I always liked school. Like, I always liked school. But when it got to high school, like I said, it was different. However, I've always made good grades. And I learned that if you graduate in the top 10% of your class, you can go to any college you want. So I made that my goal. That was the goal that I set for myself because I really wanted to go to college. But it seemed like as soon as I made that goal, it's like everything started to work against me. I went in the hospital one year. I was hospitalized like 4 times. My senior year, I was hospitalized like I don't even know how many times. But eventually, I mean, I did graduate in the top 12%. I was upset because I wanted to be in the top 10, but hey, I made it.
Well, when you went to school, Brianna, were you in public school or were you in special school that's for the blind, or how did that work?
No, I went to public school. I went to the school for the blind 1 year, my 7th grade year. But it was quite different. I didn't really like it. Was way different from what I was used to.
Excellent, excellent. That you the public. So going to the public school, which I think is excellent that you were there. It was different and a major. So let me wait a minute. Let me get clarity. When you went to the school of the blind, it was too different for you. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it was. I didn't like it because,
Okay.
like I said, my high school was 4,000 students. The blind school or the school for the visually impaired may have had like 70 students altogether. Like on campus all day, every day may have been 120 people.
Okay, so you were excited then, and it was excellent for you going to public school because even though it was a big arena and a big platform, it's still what you were known and you were comfortable overall doing, right?
It's what I was used to. I mean,
That's
because
what
there
you
we
right.
didn't
Okay.
switch classes. You stayed in one class all day, and the learning, like the curriculum, was way different. Way different. So I like it, and I think it just varies also from state to state. Because I went to the school in Louisiana, so
Okay.
of course it's different from Texas, but I just didn't really
You
like
didn't
it
care
overall.
for
I'm
okay.
really thankful though that I went there because that's where I met my friend, my best friend.
Excellent. And then your best friend's out of state. So y'all are still best friends since seventh grade, but just in different states.
Uh-huh.
Right. Now, let me ask with you going, you came back obviously to public school because you didn't like the school of the blind.
Yes, I came back here in 8th grade.
Okay. Okay. And so, what were some of the things that you had to deal with going to public school or going to any school for that matter and dealing with people that didn't share in the differences that you were experiencing in your life?
Well, like I said, in middle school, I mean, well, yeah, the beginning of middle school, but more so in elementary, the kids were more friendly. Like, if they were more willing to help, they were more. But once you make it to high school, now everybody have developed their own friends. Most people have like their circles, so it's not. And then I went to high school in a wheelchair because I had broken my leg
Okay.
right before school started. So I went in a wheelchair. So I feel that more people judge me for like my outer appearance versus getting to know me for B. Like it was more of, well, she's in a wheelchair, so we have to help her. We have to, so it
Wow.
was just.
Well, what else? And as you've gone on this journey, and now you've gone through school, you've had the people that's going to support you. Those that don't, they don't, and so be it. What can you do about that? But you had a certain level of resolve in your own mind that whether somebody supports you or not, you had a certain level of self determination. Where did that come from for you?
I have always been a fighter. Like I've tried to never let anything get me down. And I have my parents and grandparents are an amazing support system. So they motivate me, to keep pushing anything I want to try. They support me. They're always there in the audience. Like today, my mom is here helping. And
Hi, Miss
I
Tamisha.
always set high goals for myself. Like I find out what I want to achieve and I don't let anything stop me. And honestly, I appreciate going through high school and going through that because it's made me stronger.
Okay. Okay. I love it. I love that. And you know what? The things that you're saying, Brianna, today, there are people watching today, this episode, and they're discouraged on their journeys. And it's like they cannot figure out how to grab hold to something that's tangible enough to keep them going and keep them motivated. What words of encouragement would you give to people today from your perspective to just encourage them?
I believe this. Every day that you wake up is another chance to do it better than yesterday. So whatever happened that got you down, well, you woke up today. So it's another day to get it right. It's another day to try again. And whatever you felt like you failed yesterday, and I feel if you give it your best, you didn't fail. So I mean, it may not be what someone else is doing, because that's what I had to learn. Because I was very down on myself because I couldn't go to college. Because right after I graduated, I started to be things just went crazy. Like it seemed like right when I graduated, it just things fell apart. I was having surgery left and right. and it was just horrible. And for a while, I was very down on myself because I felt like I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't, but I would talk to my mom and my best friend, and they told me like, "B, the things you accomplished, you have to go at your own pace. Like it may not be what, because I would look at like, oh, my friends are going to college. Oh, I didn't get to do this, but everybody's not dealing with the same. Like the playing field is not level for everybody.
That's good. Good advice, Brianna. The playing field is not level for everybody. And why do you say that?
Because like I have a disability, other people doesn't. But just because maybe you don't have a disability, but you're dealing with parenting issues or relationship, everyone is dealing with something, and it's something different. So you just have to figure out what works for you and what gets you to your goals at your own pace.
Wow, I'm loving it. Thank you so much to the team backstage on this holiday Monday that you, Shannon, and Mackenzie are backstage still helping with the Kim Jacobs show. I really appreciate it. We're capturing all of your points that you're making, Brianna, and so go at your own pace. That's a tip by Brianna Terry today. She also says that the playing field is not level for everybody. So that's very important as well to note. There are so many comments, Brianna, that's pouring into the studio audience today, just showing support and for you and your story and your journey. I do ask that everybody just tag and invite another person into the studio audience to hear this tremendous story of triumph from Brianna Terry. Brianna Terry is born blind and has a rare bone disease, osteopetrosis. Whoa, okay. Osteopetrosis. I'm trying to make sure I don't mispronounce that. Is that correct, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. And she still has triumphed and is here to encourage us today here on the Kim Jacobs Show. So let's go to some of the studio audience comments and see what's being said. I'll read them out to you as well, Brianna. Dr. Kathy Griffin Famble says, "Good morning, ladies." And you can respond to anything you want. You don't have to respond. It's up to you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Dr. Yolanda Jerry says, "Good morning, Kim Jacobs and Brianna."
Good morning.
LaWanda Cartwright Terry says, "Hi, my sugar bee."
Hey.
I'm trying to say it how they type it. So she put SUGABEE. My
That's
sugar
what she
bee.
said.
Okay. Patrick Terry says, "Hey B, you are looking good, gal."
Thank you. That's my uncle.
Aw, that is so sweet. The whole family's on here. I love the Terry family. I'm so glad that you guys tuned in today. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Mo Terry says, "Go B. We love you," with a lot of U's at the end.
Hey girl, love you.
Okay, let's see this. Oh, you know what, y'all? This makes my heart so glad because this is like a vision that I have for the Kim Jacobs Show, is to have the studio audience be actively engaged in the show at this level. And so your comments are just heartwarming. So thank you. Okay. Okay, let's see. She rolled with us. Mo Terry said, "Oh yeah, you used to roll with them."
Everywhere I went.
Everything y'all did as a family, she did too. She even if it made her break some bones, she was like, I'm going down this hill on my skates." That's so sweet. That's sweet. Okay, we are so proud of you, B, with 1,000 hearts at the end.
Thank you.
That's from Patrick. Let's see. Hello, and Althea Simmons says, "Hello, Easter blessings to you all."
Hello.
Okay. Patrick Terry says, "B, you are our inspiration." And he has praying hands and like a fist bump. You know, when you go like fight the power type of thing, fight the fist bump. You got that. So Reggie Williams gave lots of hugs. "The strongest person I know," Reggie said, with hearts behind it.
Thank you.
This is so sweet. Okay, let's see. Oh, Patrick put a bunch of faces with tears because that's something you said must have really touched him. So top 12% is still major. Yes, top 12%. He must be talking about when you were in school.
Thank you. I tried very hard with that.
Top 12% is incredible. Not That's nothing to blink or wink at. That's something major that you've accomplished. And I'm really proud of you. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Lots of praying hands. Sterling High School, stand up. That's what Mo says. Sterling High School. All right. All right. Love you, B. Wanda Eagleton says.
Love y'all.
Oh, and also Baytown, Texas. You heard me. That's what Patrick Terry said. Baytown, Texas is where you grew up. I know.
Yes, ma'am.
This is good, B. Top 12. Oh my goodness. That's what Loyalty05 says on YouTube. Oh, high school can be a cruel place, but you made it, B. How did you end up getting through that cruel time in high school? Can I call you B, or you want me to keep it at
Sure.
B?
That's what everybody calls me.
Okay, so B, come on, tell me how you made it through those high school days and still ended up top 12%.
Honestly, through prayers and hard work. That's the only way I prayed so many days to get through that place.
Hmm. Were there any people that stood up for you in high school that that stand out to you today, that you say, these are people that had my best interest at heart, even though I may not know them now at that level and we didn't become best friends, but they went out of their way to help me?
A few teachers, of course, my mom she's always had my back. And in the beginning of high school, well, from elementary all the way up to ninth grade, I had the best VI teacher ever, and that's the teacher for the visually impaired. So she taught me to read Braille. She taught me to. Her name was Miss Terry Gaines. That
Oh,
was the best. She
nice. Shout
turned
out to
into
you,
my
Miss
mom.
Terry Gaines.
Anything I needed, she was there. Even after school, if I go in the hospital, she visit. She was the best. We're actually still cool today. But once I got to 10th grade, she left. I got another teacher. But that's how I got through most. I mean, she made the day so much easier because she would go in my classes and, introduce, okay, this is B. Y'all be mindful. B can't see. So if y'all trying to hand her something, make sure you let her know. Like, she explained everything. So it made my day a little easier.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We're going to put that. Okay, I'm going to type that right now. Shout out to Mrs. Terry Gaines. Okay. And that's Brianna's high school teacher. Okay, I think that's worth taking a second to just type that comment and say, you know what, there are so many teachers that go to the extreme to help young people and they never get recognition, or you never hear their names again. But for you to take the time today to give a shout out to Mrs. Terry Gaines, Brianna's high school teacher that taught her Braille and all of the things, made sure that the other students knew how to handle Brianna and made her experience more comfortable. I just want to say thank you, Miss Terry Gaines. If anybody knows who Terry Gaines is, let her know that the Kim Jacobs Show and Brianna Terry is thanking her today for the contribution and the consideration that she gave to this young lady. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Courtney says, my brother, he says, happy Monday to you. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Let's see. She ever read at our cousin Keisha's wedding? B has. Oh, okay. You read at your cousin Keisha's wedding?
Yes, I did. That was probably one of the most nervous days of my life.
What did you read?
A scripture.
Okay, all right. So you just came up and inspired the entire wedding party by sharing God's word. Beautiful, beautiful. I am so proud of my goddaughter, Brianna Terry. That's Anthony Eagleton is on today.
Hey, Uncle Anthony.
B, you are so amazing. We love you so much. And that's Bree Terry. She says, we love you so much. Let's see. Crystal Charles says she is strong, a beautiful person inside and out. She has grown so much and I am encouraged by her daily.
Aw, hey girl.
Hey girl. Hey Crystal. Oh, I'm so inspired by you all here. Let's see. Music by Phil says, I know your journey. Keep fighting the good fight of faith, my sister.
Thank you.
All right. Sean Braxton, who's one of our Freestyle Friday experts, and he's a father of 7, and he also is a political activist. He says, Brianna, you are more than inspiring.
Oh, thank you.
My mommy's on today, and she said, praise God for you and your entire family. My mom is Ellis Bradley.
Hi, Miss Bradley.
Great words of encouragement, Brianna, from Dr. Yolanda Jerry. And then some of the comments that you've made. Let's see, your journey. Mo Terry says your journey is always going to be different than other people's journey. And that's everyone universally. So I'm really grateful you made that comment, Mo Terry. All right. Any other comments? I don't want to miss anyone. Keep fighting the good fight of faith, my sister. That's from Phil Walters. Okay, so I got all the other comments so far. So proud of you, B, is what Nisha Smith Arredondo says.
Thank you.
Aw, and Tanya Eagleton says, love you, Aunt Tanya. This is from your Aunt Tanya. You are my inspiration.
Love you.
Hello, Kim. I hope you know just how truly wonderful you and your show is. Ms. Brianna, I believe that you are going to do even greater things. All right. Excellent. Thank you, Music by Phil. Love you, B, with a whole bunch of bumblebees. What's the bumblebees for? Is that their nickname for you?
I guess that's simple. I mean, they call me B, so.
But I'm saying it's one thing to be called B, like just B, the letter B. But are they saying a lot of them are typing B-E-E?
Yeah, I was about to say, I spell my name B-E-E.
Oh, okay. I'm learning more about you here. All right. Love you. Love you. I'm proud of you, B. Lots of comments. Okay. So y'all can keep the comments coming and we'll get to all of them hopefully throughout this episode. Dr. Kathy Famble says, Brianna, what an inspiration to us all. I appreciate your fight for excellence in all that you do.
Thank you.
And then Patrick Terry says, thank you, Terry Gaines. Thank you, Terry Gaines, the teacher that helped share in Brianna's success. Okay, so Brianna, we're going to take a commercial break, but when we come back, talk to us about some of the things that you have going on now. Brianna is a motivational speaker. Y'all, you haven't even heard the half of what's going on in Brianna's life. So when we come back, we're going to continue talking with Brianna Terry. She was born blind with a rare bone disease, but guess what? She has overcome and making tremendous strides in her life and inspiring not only me today, but our studio audience that's viewing. So let's take a quick commercial break and we will be right back after this.
I'm attorney Kenneth D. Snow, and at the Snow Legal Group, justice is our job.
For more than 20 years, Attorney Snow has been fighting for justice and winning cases in the Carolinas by providing aggressive representation in criminal defense, domestic violence, family law, serious injury, and wrongful death. If you've been injured or lost a loved one in an accident, including tractor trailer or rideshare, you need the Snow Legal Group by your side, fighting for justice and fighting for you. Visit snowlegal.com. Call 704-358-0026 for a free virtual consultation. Located at 6827 Fairview Road, Suite D in South Park.
All right, everyone, we're back with Brianna Terry. And again, today's episode is sponsored by Snow Legal Group. Make sure you all reach out to them, snowlegal.com. And that's whether you're in the North Carolina or South Carolina area. They service both locations, but then you can also just reach out to them if you have a basic question and you've watched and heard about them here on the Kim Jacobs Show. Their phone number is 704-358-0026. Again, 704-358-0026. And you can email them at info@snowlegal.com. Make sure you let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show did send you their way. Okay, again, we're talking today with Brianna Terry, and I know that I've already been inspired. Brianna, tell us what happened after high school. You said you were kind of like, and I didn't get to go to college. You were down and out on yourself, but something changed. What changed for you?
Well, I've always wanted to be a counselor. Like, that's been my goal since a little girl. I don't even remember. Before high school, that was what I wanted to go to school for, to be a psychiatrist. I even thought about doing school counseling. I just wanted to do something in counseling. But since I couldn't go to school, of course, like I said, I went through that whole phase where I was extremely down. I remember telling myself, I just feel like a bum. I can't go to school. Every time I try, I go in the hospital. I can't work. So what do I do? Like, and my grandparents has always told me, I think you should be a motivational speaker. But I've always been very shy. So that right there was a no. Every time she said it, no, don't say that. That's not me. I don't want to do that. No. But I kept praying and one day I was talking to my best friend and I was telling her about it. And she was like, well, B, you know, motivational speaking is a form of counseling. If you do that, and I was like, you're right, but that's not me. So I started with a blog first. I started blogging, which I still blog if you guys want to read it. The website is scarrednotbroken.org.
Say it one more time.
Scarred with 2 R's, so SCARRED, notbroken.org.
Okay. Yes, we have it right here. We'll put that up. And how often do you blog there?
Now I try to do it at least once a month, just to I want to keep it active and keep it up so people won't forget about it. You know?
Okay.
And people really took to it. I don't think I expected such a big following. Like I didn't think as many people would read my story. And so I started by blogging, and then my friend had an event. And she called me and she was like, B, I don't even think she asked me. I think she said, hey, B, I'm doing this thing next Saturday and I put you on the thing to speak. Already I was about to faint, but I was like, okay. Because I don't like to say no. Like, I try. If you ask me to do something, I'm going to try to do it. So I did it and I made it. I mean, trust me, I was nervous the whole way, the whole time. But I made it and everyone said I did good. And once I did it, I ended up liking it. And I was like, this really could be a form of counseling. This could help somebody. So I thought about just doing it.
I love it.
It took a minute because right after I did that, I ended up breaking my hip again in 3 places. So I was down for almost a year. But I kept blogging. And so then once I got up, I just started back speaking again.
That's good. Good. Well, I'm really glad that you're blogging, and I'm really glad that you made the decision to officially do the motivational speaking. So where is like the most profound place or fun place that you've actually spoken and you realize this is something that now it is counseling and I know I'm actually making a difference. I'm coaching people to greatness. Where is that place?
The place that really just made me realize, like, oh, this may be for me.
Mm-hmm.
I did a friend's YouTube channel a couple months ago. The end of last year, I did it. And it got such a good response. Like, someone even emailed me to be on their show. So I was like, well, maybe this really is helping people. This is what I should be doing. And I prayed about it first because I was still like, I don't know if this is it. So I prayed. I was just like, God, show me my purpose. Show me what you want me to do.
Well, I can tell you by being on the Kim Jacobs show, I'm almost positive by being here on the Kim Jacobs show, there are some people that are some pretty prolific people on here that's watching today that probably will reach out to you some kind of way. Make sure when y'all reach out to her, you tell her that you reached out because you saw her on the Kim Jacobs show. How would people get in touch with you, Brianna?
You can email me at scarrednotbroken.org@gmail.com. Or, of course, follow me on Instagram at Brianna_Lachey. Or Facebook is just Brianna Terry.
Okay, scarrednotbroken@gmail.com.
Scarrednotbroken.org. Scarrednotbroken.org@gmail.com.
Okay. And we're going to put all of her contact information up for you guys to be able to scarrednotbroken.org@gmail.com. Scarred. Yeah, here we go. We got it right here. And we're going to put that up. So everyone that would like to just reach out to her and email her to find out if she can be a part of whatever it is that you all are working on project wise, you can reach her at scarrednotbroken.org@gmail.com. And also you can follow her on social media. And where can they follow you? It's Scarred Not Broken on Instagram and
On
on
Instagram, it's just my name. It's Brianna_Lachey. And that's Lachey with an E. So LASHAYE.
okay. LASHAYE.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys put her information for Instagram and her social media handles in the back office for me. Okay. And then you can also go right to scarrednotbroken.org so that you can see and read her blog as well. So now, as a motivational speaker, where are some of the places you've traveled to, Brianna, to speak?
I've spoken at an NFB convention. That's the National Federation for the Blind. So that was in Austin.
Awesome. Okay.
I have spoken we've done several like NFB events here, but it was in a little town called Beaumont, so it's about an hour away from where we live. I've spoken, like I said, on someone's YouTube channel. I've done a few podcasts.
Very nice. And so where do you hope to, what do you hope to have happen by being a motivational speaker?
If I inspire one person every time, just one person, I feel like I did good. Because I know sometimes I need inspiration. I'm a motivational speaker, but sometimes I go through a lot. And so I just need someone to say it's okay. Or so if my story just inspires one person every time I speak, I know that I've done something.
That's good. Very good. And as you've been traveling the country, and I can tell you're inspiring way more than one person for sure, just by even being here today on the Kim Jacobs Show. And your message is so profound. What people that are just joining may have missed that initial thing that you were saying as your message of hope and inspiration. What is your message that you'd like for people to walk away with today?
Just remember, always, as I said earlier, no matter what you're facing, if you wake up another day, it's another chance to redo whatever you didn't feel you did yesterday or get it right today. And always remember to go at your own pace. And one of my mottos that I use for myself is disabled doesn't mean impossible. Like, there's a different way. I may not was able to go to school, but I can do something else. I can be a motivational speaker, or I can start my organization like I'm doing now. There's always a different route to go to.
I love it. Disabled does not mean impossible. So know that you can do better today than even what you did yesterday. And every day is a new day to create a new outcome in your life. So I'm excited about everything that you're saying today, Brianna. And I'm trying to think of, how there are like different things that you just want to make sure that you express to people and people get a chance to, what's the future holding? I know that you're like an up and coming author. I know a lot of other things about you that I want people to hear about today. So what's some things that people can expect from Brianna Terry in the future? What's down the pipe for you?
Well, I am working on my book. It's a memoir entitled Scarred Not Broken. It's going to be out by the end of the year. I'm still working on it. So stay tuned for that. It's just a memoir about my life. A story just detailing the ins and outs of dealing with osteoporosis, being born blind. And of course, there's going to be some encouragement and inspiration. But it's just a story of my life. I'm also starting my nonprofit organization. It's called Scarred Not Broken. And it's an organization I want to help individuals with disabilities to do whatever it is they want to do in life to become successful. So if y'all want to find a job, I want to help you fill out an application. If you just want help becoming more independent, because I know how my road to independence have been a long road, and it's bothered me since I was a little girl. I hated that I wasn't able to go in the kitchen and pour myself a drink, because if I pick up a milk carton too heavy, a milk jug, I may break my arm. I didn't like that all my friends were fixing their food and then I had to wait until someone fixed my food. But it's something that even now I'm still working on. I just try to give myself like small challenges to fix, and it's coming. It's a journey, but it's coming. But I don't want no one else to have to go through what I went through. Even with going to school, I don't want you to have to feel stuck. So if I can help you in any way, feel free to reach out to me.
That's so inspiring. And I believe so many people will reach out to you because even parents that have children that have disabilities can get inspiration just by having their child speak to you. So you're such an inspiration, and I'm grateful to have you here today. Brianna is on Instagram at Brianna_Lachey, right? On Instagram, right?
Yes,
Okay. And then you can also follow her blog and her website at scarrednotbroken.org. You can email her. Please email her if you have a question or you would like for her to speak with an organization that you or your church, or if you have a book project and you just would like to bring her in to inspire some other people. scarrednotbroken.org@gmail.com is how you can reach Brianna. Let's go to some more of the studio audience comments. More have been pouring in. Let's see. Wanda says, Janelle say, hi, B.
Hey, Nelly.
Hey, Nelly, how are you? Okay, Greg Moore says, everyone has a story. This is great. And he is actually, you know what? I'm going to take a second right now to let you guys know about Greg Moore. Greg Moore is one of our episode sponsors. And I think this will be a great time to tell you that today kicks off a campaign that he's doing about flipping houses, saying youcanfliphouses.com. You know how awesome that is? Youcanfliphouses.com. He has an academy that kicks off today. And here is his commercial.
What's up, y'all? It's Greg Moore, founder of You Can Flip Houses Academy. Listen, I'm often asked the question, how did you get started flipping houses? Listen, I played for the Patriots in the NFL, and in the game against the Browns, I had a career-ending injury. I was devastated. But I used the money from my rookie season. I bought a house. I flipped it. Fast forward to today, and I flipped over 300 properties, man. And listen, I teach people just like you how to do the same. Join me in my academy at youcanfliphouses.com, and I'll see you on the inside.
Wow, surprise Greg with doing that today. He actually is our sponsor on several of the upcoming Fridays, but since his academy kicked off today, I wanted to make sure that I do that just as an extra specialty to go and check out that You Can Flip Houses Academy that starts today. And you don't want to miss out. For less than $1 a day, you can learn how to flip houses. So that's just my extra bonus to you, Mr. Greg Moore. You can thank me later. Maybe I'll get an extra commission or something. I'm joking. Okay. Anyway, Brianna, let me go to some more of the studio audience comments. Push for that. Push for that, Bree says. Exactly what your goals and your dreams are. Push for those goals and dreams. That's right. Right up your alley. Right up my alley, girl. Right up my alley, she says. Let me go. It's a lot more comments came in. Thank you, Kim. Hey, Greg. Okay. Barbara Blewett, go girl home, go. I don't know what they're saying. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Let's see. Bravo. Scarred, not broken is a concept that we can all relate to. Bravo, Brianna.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. Count me in, B. I am inspired. So whatever you're working on, he said, count him in. And reading the book, going to the conferences, anything you're doing, he's going to participate in it, basically.
Okay.
All right. And then Janelle says hi. All right. Any other comments coming in? I'll make sure that I think I got through quite a few of them. Let's see. You have a strong support system, B. We have your back. That's what Tanya Eagleton says. Anything you do, they're going to support it.
Thank y'all.
Yes. She said, thank you all. All right. Well, I am quite inspired and excited. You know, growing up, Brianna, I'm trying to think, there are, like you said, your mom and your dad, your family played a key role in helping you become who you are today. How important was that in your development?
Very important. Because, like I said, I was hospitalized several times. Just here in the last, like, maybe 5-6 years, I've been hospitalized like 4 times, I think, 5 times. I've had so many surgeries I can't even count.
Okay.
But to have them just by my side, especially my mom, like both my parents, because I can think of many days of me and my dad spending all day at the doctor's office. And it just means a lot to know that I have someone there. Because sometimes I get tired. Those doctor's appointments are hard on me. It's hard on my body. It's just an all day long, tiring process. When I get home, I feel like I've worked an outside job somewhere. That's how bad my body is hurting. Because I forgot to mention, but chronic pain is also a major side effect of my disorder. So some days I may be okay, or I may wake up fine, but by the end of the day, I can barely move. Or some days I just wake up and my body is just hurting, and there's nothing I can do because it's a major side effect. So to have their support, like they're always there. If I can't walk, they're gonna get what I need. It just makes the process a lot smoother and easier. And words can't express how much I appreciate them, and I'm thankful for them.
I am so thankful for your entire family as well. I'm super thankful because your story, they're intertwined throughout your entire story. I can tell that you have a strong support system. Music by Phil says, "Hi, Brianna. My wife is a Terry. Her name is Tawanda. She is also blind. She has a cousin named Patrick. She thinks that she might be related to you. She's going to reach out to you through email."
Please do.
And that's music by Phil.
I don't know. My family, my daddy's family is from Louisiana. I know, like, his brothers and us, like the immediate family, but a lot of his cousins live in Louisiana, so I don't know. But we could be. My grandma probably knows.
Wow. B, you are the strongest person I know. Keep pushing. The sky is the limit. Natalie Shepard says.
Thank you, Natalie.
All right. So lots of comments have come in today and support of people have said, you're just so awesome. You're so awesome. I see comments back even in the back office where people are typing how much of an inspiration you are to all of us today. And your story is, I'm sure the family take bits and pieces of this story and just share it everywhere so that people can know about Brianna Terry's journey. Okay. Let's see. There's a lot of other things that came on. I also want to make sure, let me do this too. I want to take a moment to take another commercial break and let you know about attorney Charles Everidge is Hunter Everidge Law Firm. They are located in the Charlotte, North Carolina area and also in the Richmond, Virginia area. So if you're dealing with disability, Social Security disability, or some kind of wrongful death suit, or anything like that, workers' compensation, you can definitely reach out to Hunter Everidge Law Firm and make sure you say that Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way.
I'm attorney Charles Everidge. I started out representing insurance companies until my father was seriously injured at work. 4 of his fingers were amputated. Our family went through a lot, so I know what you're going through as an injured worker. If you've been hurt on the job, call me now. I'll fight to get the workers' comp benefits you may deserve. I'll fight for you like family. Put my experience to work for you. Call 704-457-5000, the first call for injured workers.
Okay, welcome back to this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. And again, I want to put their information up. And I know it kind of covers our face, but it says Hunter Everidge Law Firm, 704-377-9157. Again, 704-377-9157. And you can let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way. Let's see, some more studio audience comments came. It's so easy to get. Oh, wow. Very good comment. Mo Terry says, it's so easy to get comfortable in our day-to-day that we forget how truly blessed we are. This is Kesh's favorite quote from B. So this is a quote you said, and Kesh is re-quoting it.
Thank you, Keish.
Oh, Keish. Okay, I said Cash. You can tell how much I know the family, huh? I'm just meeting you guys. Okay, so Keish is actually quoting you. All right. Let's see. Any other comments? Yes, lots of hands up and people praising God. So proud of you, my beautiful Nene. Loves you very much.
Love you, Nene.
All right, everyone. Listen, make sure you take a moment to subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show. All you have to do is free to do it. Go right to my YouTube channel. Brianna, please make sure you subscribe too if you haven't already.
Already did.
You already did. All right. Thank you. You know what? If you tell people to subscribe, they might subscribe because all of these family members, they only gonna subscribe if B tell them to. Because I can ask
make sure y'all subscribe.
Y'all go ahead and subscribe.
Put the notification bar on.
Y'all heard it right from your own cousin. All right. So make sure you subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show and turn on your notification bell to all. And when we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you'll be right here in the studio audience. We have a guest tomorrow that's saying Silent No More. This woman is talking about being human trafficked and some other very detailed stuff that's going to be shared with her life. And so I can't wait to have her on tomorrow. And her story is one that's going to inspire you. Then we have a great motivational speaker that's coming on later this week as well. We have quite a few phenomenal guests that's coming on throughout the entire week. So you don't want to miss an episode and be in your virtual seats. As you can see, you can type questions and comments. Let me also, I didn't do this, but as we get ready to close out today's show with so many family members being on, I've just put a link in the comment section. If you would like to come on to the show and physically say something in these last 5 minutes or so, use that link. I'll see you backstage and I'll pull you right into the screen and you can say something to B right here on the screen, right here on the Kim Jacobs Show, face to face. Okay. So, don't worry about it. You be like, girl, I wish you had told me that because now I got my bonnet on and I'm not ready. Don't worry about all of that. If you want to come on the screen and say something to B, pop on the screen. I'll pull you in. Okay, let's see. You looking good, girl. That's what TEELAYYY TV.
Hey, Tila.
Tila. Okay, Tila TV says you looking good, girl.
Thank you, boo.
Thank you, Tila. Okay, we got you. We got you, Kim. Oh, Tanya, thank you. She said they got me. They get ready to subscribe. And make sure y'all watch some episodes too, because you got to get the watch hours and all that. Anyway, let me go. Girl, I have a whole tutorial going in a minute. Let's see. So very proud of you, beautiful Nene. Love you very, Nene. Okay, we said that. Nene loves you very much. All right. So if a family member or anybody want to pop on the screen, let me know and we'll bring you up. Brianna, I can tell that some great things are going to be happening. When should the book be released? When can we expect your book?
I'm shooting for the end of the summer, but definitely before 2021 is over, the book will be released.
Now, when the book gets released, would you be willing to come back at some point and we can do like a then and now with Brianna?
Sure, definitely.
All right, I'm excited about that. I can't wait to be a part of your book release and everything that God has in store for you. Okay, now I do need to kind of sidetrack for a little bit. This right here, get ready to go into your personal life a little bit. You dating?
Well, not at the moment. Not right now. I mean, look, I'm open. I'm just not dating right now.
Okay. So Brianna is open to dating, but she's just not dating right this second. All right. What's your favorite food? Tell us some stuff we just want to know about you.
My favorite food is probably pizza is one of them.
That's one of mine too. I love pizza.
I love seafood. Like crawfish and fried fish are some of my favorite. Like I can eat that almost every day.
Okay. Well, I'm allergic to shellfish, but I can eat. I love salmon. Salmon I can eat very often. I don't know as much.
So
as
you can eat regular fish, just not shellfish.
Right, not shellfish. And believe it or not, I used to work at a crab factory in Newport News, Virginia, when I was growing up. A crab factory, cracking crabs and eating crabs. And I just developed it over the course of time as time has gone on as an adult. It's kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Because I love some good crab. Huh?
And it's crawfish season. I love that's my birthday is during crawfish season, so for my birthday you can't miss me with crawfish.
When is your birthday?
May 24th. It's at the end of the season, but it's still there.
Some good crawfish. No, you know what? I knew that's why I probably connected with you so well because I'm mine May 31st.
Really? A week apart.
Yeah. So like minds, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, what about Taco Tuesday, B? You didn't say that, Derek said.
I'm sorry, Derek. You know I love your tacos. I forgot.
Let's see. Kathy said, you are looking so beautiful. I'm so proud of you. Love you, Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy. Love you.
All right. Oh, guess what? Let me know by a thumbs up and I'll bring you in as a surprise. I'm not even going to say your name, but I see you backstage. You want to give me a thumbs up and I'll pull you in.
I'm scared.
All right. I'm going to bring a family member into the studio audience right now. Let's see. Tanya Eagleton is on.
Hi, B.
Hey, Tonya.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You just made this is like my whole vision of bringing the Kim
Hi,
Jacobs
B.
to reality.
B, Amy just want to let you know that we are so proud of you. I'm sitting here with Granny and Aunt Boppy. I'm sitting here with them. And we are joyful to have you. You have been a blessing to us. And Kim, we want to thank you for having me on your show, to display what we have been experiencing since her birth. And you remember Aunt Tanya told you a long time ago when you was a little bitty girl that I had a dream and God gave me a vision and I saw you before a lot of people sitting speaking. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
And I wrote a play at church just centered around you so that you can have something to do because I saw your willpower and determination to want to do. And now God is bringing this thing to pass. We love you.
I love y'all too.
And I'm so proud of you. You make us so proud of you. And we are here for you. We're going to work hard as we possibly can to get you out there, to get your book, your podcast, whatever you need. We're going to make it happen. And keep doing what you're doing. Keep being who you are. Keep inspiring. And I'm going to let somebody else speak. Love you so much. And Granny says she love you.
Love you, Granny. Love all of y'all.
All right, Tanya. Thank you so much for coming on in here. Somebody said something to you, one of the family members here. I won't read it. I'll just let you read it.
Okay, thank you.
Linda Owen says something to you. Is that a family member?
That's one of our church members.
Oh, okay. They said this drama to you, Tanya, because you do the dramatic performances. Because I know at our church we called our lady that did our dramatic performances the drama queen. So it was a positive thing. It's not like bad. Okay, let's see. Linda Owen says we are so proud of you, Ms. B.
Thank you.
All right. So Tanya, thank you so much for popping on today's episode and coming right on the screen and talking with Brianna. And again, we have about 2 more minutes. If there are any other people that wanted to pop on the screen, feel free. I'm going to put you backstage, Tanya, and thank you again for being here. All right. So we have been speaking with Brianna Terry today, sharing her story. And it's nothing short of just incredible that a young lady born blind with a rare bone disease has just kicked that whole concept in the head and lived her life with great enthusiasm and knowing that she's making a difference in the lives of everyone that she encounters. So, Brianna, is there any closing comment that you want to make as we get prepared to close out today's episode?
I just want to say thank you. Thank you for having me on here. Thanks to everybody who's watching and to all of my family for your support. Thank you, especially to my parents. for just always being here for me and supporting me. And just always remember, we've all faced challenges. We've all been through things in life, and they may have scarred us in some type of way. But if you're still going, you're not broken. So always remember to keep pushing.
If you're still going, you're not broken. That's some good stuff right there. I encourage you all, if you would like to continue to see original programming like this, and it's us working together to be able to make this kind of content come together, please support the Kim Jacobs Show. And that's us joining forces together to keep this type of show on the air daily. It takes a lot of behind the scenes work for it to happen. And here are some ways that you can support through Cash App, PayPal. Some people are Patreon members, and that's their monthly membership. And they're able to just get some special content, after party content. So whatever way is comfortable for you to be able to support the program, here are some ways that you can do that. And any of your online contributions do make a difference in being able to keep the Kim Jacobs Show thriving right here each and every day. All right, let's see, some more comments came in. Lots of hearts from Sonia, hearts from Kendra Ortiz. My mom said, amen. Wonderful. Andrea Belk said, wonderful. Amen. All right. Thank you all so much. Yes, B, you are incredible. That came from Linda. All right. I think we got everybody's comments in. We did everything we could do in a 1 hour period. I think we got a lot done, don't you?
We did. Yes, we got a lot done.
Thank you so much for being my very special guest, Brianna Terry. You are just incredible. Incredible. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, everyone. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. I didn't put the picture up of the young lady. Hey, if you're interested too in purchasing merchandise, we do have merchandise now on the Kim Jacobs merch site, which is kimjacobsshow.com. You can purchase t-shirts, books, mugs, you name it, is there. And I wanted to pull the flyer for tomorrow, but I don't know. Can't remember. Give me 1 second. I was thinking I had this one thing called Silent No More, but either way, tomorrow, tomorrow, make sure you tune back in. The young lady is talking about how she is breaking her silence to no longer be silent, but to share her story. And it's pertaining to human trafficking. So it's a story that has to be told. And I'm honored that she would even take the time to share it here on the Kim Jacobs Show. So please make sure you tune in tomorrow and all throughout the week. All right, everybody. Any closing thoughts? You know how you like about to go and you're going to say, dog, I should have said this. Brianna?
No, I think that's it.
Oh, somebody said, what about your dating? You remember, you go, girl. Uncle Pat has to approve your dating partner. You heard me right on that.
Oh, Lord, Uncle Pat, I'll be sure to bring them to you.
Yeah, so don't be trying to date. He want to make sure that's it right on this whole show. He like, don't you disconnect Kim without saying that.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Oh, guess what? Kiara Beverly is on, and she said, I'm so proud of you, best friend.
Oh, thank you. Hey, girl.
Aw, I was wondering if this is your best friend?
Yes.
I was wondering if your best friend was going to get a chance to come on and make a comment or anything. Okay, let me put one more time. We get ready to get off. We get ready to get off the show, but I'm gonna put this link one more time since the best friend did pop on. Best friend, if you want to come on to the screen directly, feel free to use that link. If you come on within the next 2 minutes, I'll pull you on the screen and you can say something to your bestie right here on the Kim Jacobs Show as I share these final closing comments. Let's see. Patrick Terry said, thumbs up. You better believe, you better bring that dating person to me. I'll be back on tomorrow. Tanya Eagleton says, so proud of you, my best friend. Okay. Lots of comments came in. Oh, my mom was like, hey, best friend. She's so impressed that you're on the show too. My mom talked to other studio audience members because she knows my goal is for everybody to be comfortable and enjoying each other in the studio audience. So thank you. All right, everybody. I think we're going to have to get ready to close. I want to make sure I didn't see anybody backstage. Woo! I enjoyed today's episode. We're going to make sure we stay connected with Brianna Terry. And let me give you how you can stay connected if you're just joining and you don't know how to go and check out her blog. You're going to check that out at scarrednotbroken.org. And that's Brianna's blog there. You can also email Brianna at scarrednotbrokenorg@gmail.com. So make sure you know that she is willing to respond to your email. If you just reach out to her at scarrednotbrokenorg@gmail.com. And all of these things are right in the comment section as well. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning into this episode. Thank you, Brianna Terry. Stay backstage for me for a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right. Have a great day, everybody. And I'll be sure to see you guys tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Here are some ways to stay connected with the Kim Jacobs Show. Wow.